What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to Wrestling Revolution 3D 21 on the PC. I am in this Braun Strowman feud, and I have yet to defeat the Meat Castle, the monster among men. Let's give it one more try. Hopefully, I'll be able to put Braun away in some type of way, but we're still here on SmackDown. I still have some weeks in my contract here on SmackDown. Will I get a shot at the Tribal Chief? That remains to be seen. But right now, I'm here looking for that Slug Nation on a Monday for this video game with some things to discuss as the WWE Draft continues tonight on Monday Night Raw. But because I was not here for this show on Saturday or Sunday, I haven't really discussed the things that happened on the draft on SmackDown this past Friday. So let's get into that a little bit before I discuss other things going on in the wrestling industry right now. So, number one, they did the draft very similar to how it happened last year, which is to say, lame. Look at the old drafts, right? And in the old drafts, when they mentioned someone's name, guess what? They were changing brands. That's what I want. I don't want, oh, Raw selects McIntyre. Like, he's already there. That's not interesting. That's not exciting. That's just boring TV. When most of your picks are staying on the same freaking brand. So, of course, you have your, oh my god, someone is leaving or moving or going somewhere else. Nice reversal there, Braun. Appreciate it. But Braun got up. Oh my god! Braun Strowman with a broken freaking neck. But when you have the way it's set up now, where they, alright, we're choosing our champions, like, okay, but what's the point of the draft when most of the guys are staying on the same brand? Again, last year it was lame. This year it's still lame. But there are some moves to discuss that did happen in this draft. Now, the one thing that really got on my nerves was that they literally, the roll-up, the rope break, they literally transplanted the entire Rey Mysterio, Seth Rollins feud got drafted to SmackDown. So first, it was Seth, and I'm like, alright, Seth going to SmackDown. Cool, that's something different for the Monday Night Messiah, who is not going to be the Friday Night Delight. No, that's already taken. But Seth goes, then they draft Mysterio and Dominic as a tag team, right? So Rey and his son are a tag team that get drafted. And then on the Talking Smack draft, they draft Murphy. So literally the whole angle just got moved from Raw to SmackDown. Like, why? You had a chance to have a clean break here and you wanted to keep on going with it, so we're going to keep on going with it. Like, I guess they think that'll help SmackDown in some way because it's not working on Raw. I don't know. And the rumor that I heard was that they were going to trade Rollins for Bray Wyatt between Raw and SmackDown. So we could see The Fiend back on Raw, which that's red, so that makes sense. That works for me. So we'll see. That's a rope break. That's a clear rope break. But so far, I'm doing all right here against the monster, the Meat Castle. It's, went for the stunner and got put in a chokehold. Not cool. Not cool. Now, there were some other confusing things, or at least to me as someone who watches wrestling, confusing things in how these drafts work. And that was, you're allowed to draft a faction, right? Alright, cool. That's dumb. And, like, I understand tag teams, right? And if you want to have a whole tag team, or just, alright, I think this guy is better as a single star, fantastic, right? But being able to draft entire factions and then not everyone using that ability is weird. For example, Raw kept the Hurt Business. That's 4 guys, right? That is a 4-man faction right now. And Raw drafted the New Day, but not the whole New Day. They drafted the returning Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, your new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. Fantastic. But they didn't draft Big E, who stays on SmackDown. Like, if you already established you can draft an entire faction, why wouldn't you draft the entirety of the New Day. Like, it doesn't matter that one of them's not a champion. Like, Bobby Lashley is a champion, but they drafted the entire Hurt Business. That makes no sense, that you would do one and not the other. I understand they're looking to have a good Big E singles push. I get that. But you had a Kofi push with the whole New Day on the same brand. You have to get split up for that to happen. Like, you can do that. It can be done. You've done it. That, to me, is stupid. So, okay, special. We're going to get that Slug driver on Braun Strowman. Caught him. Slug driver. Pitbull. Don't rope break me. Referee, where are you? Referee. Little Nate. Oh my God. That was a travesty of justice. I was robbed there. I had the monster dead to rights. I beat the Meat Castle. And first of all, Lil Nate here doing a poor job of officiating. And yeah. So yes, that's the thing there. Now, they only drafted the SmackDown champions to Raw, right? Which means that right now, Raw has 2 pairs of tag team champions. And sure, tonight is Raw and the draft, and you could have those Raw tag belts go over to SmackDown. That could happen. And honestly, it probably will happen. But what if, considering the anemic state of both sides' tag team divisions and the lack of tag teams, why not do what you're doing with the ladies and just unify your tag belts and have them be traveling between the brands, and then you can have the New Day with those belts on both brands. Problem solved. Problem solved. It's not hard to solve. So, I don't know, man. That's weird. Now, speaking of tag teams who got broken up, Otis and Tucker are on different brands now. Otis, Mr. Money in the Bank, stays on SmackDown, and Tucker goes to Raw. Also, Miz and Morrison go to Raw. Also, you're drafting tag teams, but they drafted Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke separately, even though they've been competing as a tag team the past couple of weeks. Like, I don't get it. The logic, man. Just use a little bit of logic. I understand that generally these shows get rewritten, like the day before or the day of, but still, use a little bit of logic. I wouldn't mind that at all. If you did, it'd be nice. Now, in other news, AJ Styles went to Raw, which, end of days. End of days! End of Braun? End of days. No. AJ Styles went to Raw, which is hilarious, because he left Raw because he didn't like Paul Heyman, and then Roman Reigns brought in Paul Heyman, and AJ leaves SmackDown for that. Is really funny. And he's done it! Attack Slug finally vanquishes the monster among men. Tranquilo! Tranquilo. That's right, Braun. That's right. We're all tranquilo now. Braun has suffered by losing to an inferior opponent. Haha. Attack Slug's toughness has risen. I should certainly hope so. But I'm still gonna lose money from that because I signed a bad deal. That's on me. But I have creative control. SmackDown with a special charity event in December. End of the year. Miz and Morrison, hey, no, are no longer friends. Elias renewed his deal on SmackDown for 26 weeks with no creative. You're not thinking there, Elias. You're not thinking. Oh, we'll get to you in a second here, Lars. The Freak. You're not going to be a face in the business or in real life. It's just not going to happen. Shelton Benjamin defeated Bobby Lashley. The Hurt Business implodes to be the new U.S. champion on Raw. Handicap match versus Sheamus. So is it handicapped for me or against me? We're going to find out here, fella. Real quick. Now, I know the thought is that drafting Bianca Belair from Raw to SmackDown means automatically the profits are going to go from Raw to SmackDown because her husband, oh, look at that, the New Day versus Sheamus. Hilarious. I'm in the New Day. I'm Big Slug. Okay, so that would be the case. Normally, they keep couples together for traveling. The thing is, nobody is traveling right now. So Bianca being on SmackDown and her husband being on Raw is not a problem because they're filming in the same freaking building. So who cares? Anyhow, in the rumor mill going around, Eva Marie might be returning, and that's a curious bit of business. I thought her thing was hilarious when she left, but that was a long time ago, so... Where's your partner, Sheamus? You were in the wrong neighborhood. It's the wrong place to wander all alone here on SmackDown Live. You have a partner? As I say, you don't have a friend in the world? Hoo, hoo, hoo! Make the most of it, you jackals. My microphone's in the wrong spot here. That's okay. It's the only way you can beat me is a 3-on-1 assault. So, the WWE SmackDown Champions of the World versus Sheamus. And also, a Slug is here. So, you know, doing it. Doing it, fella. We're doing it. It's a handicap. Actually, I'm sorry. It's just me and Xavier with Kofi on the outside. So, it's still a 2-on-1, not a 3-on-1. But still, we have the Kofster out there and doing his thing. So yes, Lars Sullivan, who did return on SmackDown, back on TV now, for the first time in like a year. The Freak. They said Freak like 14 times. It was insane, right? But Lars just can't keep himself out of trouble. So, and it's not like they're, alright, we're gonna dig up all the things he did earlier, because that's already well-worn territory, and what he's already done and said, and the things he's, you know, espoused on the internet. No, this is like, in the past couple of days, like, between SmackDown and now, he was creeping on a yoga instructor in the DMs on Instagram. And that's... Can you not be a creepy weirdo for one hot second? Or did he think, oh, I'm back on TV now, therefore, they'll want me? No. Don't be a creepy weirdo. Like, it's not that hard. Just be a good person. Apparently, he can't even manage that for a hot second. So, yeah. And of course, once there's one confirmed, like, here's what happened to me, there were others saying, yeah, he did it to me too. So, apparently Lars likes to creep on the Instagram yoga instructors in the DMs, and... No, man. Just be a good person. Internet never forgets. Internet never forgives. Or at least I would hope it wouldn't, but, you know, it's wrestling. So, because it's wrestling, he'll probably be fine, but whatever. So, besides that, there were some NXT trainees who have privately espoused some concerns in that not everyone at NXT is taking this pandemic seriously, which you very much should be. But there are a lot of folks who are not. And that's unfortunate when we've already had an NXT outbreak of the virus. So at that point, when you've already had an outbreak, take it seriously. It's not that hard. Like, wear a mask, wash your hands. These are simple things to do that will help prevent you getting sick. Like, at this point, my friend's parents have gotten sick. Like, it's not a thing to mess around with. They've been in the hospital. Like, come on. Take it seriously. But yeah, so there's they don't want to go in and train at NXT because they're concerned that they're going to get this thing and get sick and all that stuff. And I personally have friends who caught this thing months ago and still have lingering health issues because of it. Like, it's not just a, oh, I got it for 2 weeks and I'm fine now. It's a long-term thing. You can get, even months after, have symptoms and affect your life in a negative way. So... Again, just be cautious. Be smart about it. And get counted out. Sheamus, I don't care. Xavier has special. On the apron, Xavier. Hit on the apron with it. No? What are you... Slapping the ropes? What is happening here? Hit that honor roll, Xavier Woods. Do it. Well, you lost your special. So, that's on you. Not on me. I'm going to sit here and... Nice. I'm going to sit here and taunt in the ring and get up my special, and then in comes Kofi Kingston. You was just faking. And I'm just gonna sit here and taunt forever. Wonderful, wonderful, yes. Yeah, man. Like, I'm not sure that I enjoy the whole separate count thing because that's not how wrestling works. But still, if I can get a win, an easy win on the Celtic Warrior, I'm still exhausted from fighting Braun Strowman. So, there it is. Oh, no, I was gonna get it, and I got out of the ring at the wrong time. And Sheamus. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't mean to powerbomb my partner there. It's all breaking down, folks. It's all breaking down here. Jackhammer onto... Oh, this camera's killing me here. Give me that Fire Pro camera. Seriously. Give me that Fire Pro camera. That's better than a tracking where it's freaking terrible. There we go. Yes! Wonderful, yes! Sheamus has no health. Just keep him in the ring, Xavier. This is not hard. Like, keep him in the ring rang, and we can win this thing. But otherwise, we're going to have a problem if we never get this match underway. Oh my god, RKO out of nowhere. Pinfall from Xavier. How beautiful was that? I hit the RKO, he hit the pin. That's tag team acumen, baby! And Sheamus, like a scalded dog. Tranquilo. And his toughness has risen from that, because of course it would. And Xavier Woods is now suffering from exhaustion. Oh man, he just came back. He just came back. SmackDown's ratings are up because of the big dog, the Tribal Chief. And nothing on the schedule in the first week of December. I'm done for this Monday. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here on this channel. Tune in for those. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.